And welcome to Planet 412. Finally, I know, guys. I mean, what can I say? It's been insane. This has been. Here, let me fix my hat. I mean, like, disheveled. I know. Who says Bonnie likes me clean shaven? Well, full beard. Sorry, Bon. Hello to everybody. Hello to BJ, Kel, and Josie, my wonderful wolf pack. Good to see you. I missed everybody. This was the week from Mel's Hole. That's what this week was like. Hello to thank you, Karen. Hello, Karen. T. Lee, Michelle. How are you? Constance, 1876. Karen Root. I just said hi to you, sweetie. Let's see who else we got. I know you guys are going to be filing in as we go. I did say hi to Carol. Let's see, Chris O'Connell. Hello, hey Chris, how you doing, brother? El Martino, sir, how are you? Man, I definitely have some stuff to share with you guys too. I got some really, really amazing support, even though I didn't have my show because of what was going on. It's really beautiful how sometimes you don't expect things from people and just all of a sudden and there it is, and I was really touched. And hey, Eric Petersman, how are you? So for those of you that are not aware what went down this past week, why it's been crazy if you didn't read the community post, man, and I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it because we'll get to stuff. I'm not as prepared as I would have been because of everything that's been going on. I've been trying to get the storytelling stuff over done, but when you don't have a computer for 3 4 days, it kind of goes crazy. So last week, I have a 2021 Hyundai Palisade with only 65,000 miles on it. I treat it like a baby made of gold. Let's just put it that way. Just beautiful. And the alternator went, and Stacy's saying, "Shh, no." So anyway, it is up and down, but then the computer, and now it's fine, and I'm back. So welcome everybody who's here. It's great to see you. Maybe in a members only chat, I'll let you guys know the specifics. So, and Stacy says hello to everybody. By the way, I know I got a lot of videos sent to me because it just kept flowing, and I appreciate you guys. So I'm getting to those right now. I had an interview with somebody, guys, just by the way, just, dropping a little wink to you guys before all of this crazy stuff went down. And are you guys gonna flip your lids when you see it's gonna be coming out in the next day or two? This interview was an interview that I have been dying to do for years. And the gentleman that you guys are going to, most of you will recognize immediately just by name, will be very, very pleased to see it. I think it's going to do extremely well. And I can't wait to drop it. No, I'm not going to tell you guys who it is. So, without further ado, let's get to some of these videos. Let's see what we got here. Sorry about the. Oh, that's wild. This is from one of our anonymous people. I think this is just a picture, but I want to show you guys. So let me share this with you real quick. Once we get these shared links up, they won't be as hard to open. I'll have everything. I'll just put them in there. But you guys are going to get a kick out of this. That is so crazy. go back. We'll bring it up to the screen. And I'm going to get off and we will talk about this one. So, looking at this, as you guys can see, let me make it more centered. You have, let's see what it says. Amazing nature. Proof of the existence of Bigfoot has for decades largely been ignored or tried to be discredited by skeptics. In 1923, the great toe of the right foot, pictured here in the hand of the original finder, was discovered in a hunter's trap in the forest surrounding Tacoma, Washington. Scammers are posting a colorized version. Don't be deceived by it. The relic created considerable interest at the time, but ultimately was donated to the museum wing of the Moody Institute of Science, where it was occasionally placed on display along with notification of uncertainty of its authenticity. In 1989, growing interest in the Bigfoot resulted in sequencing of the DNA equality of adrenaline to thymine and cytosine to guanine was questionably established. The ratio of purine to pyridamine was bases to be found unlike any known primate, and the codon sequence, if I pronounced that incorrectly, I'm sorry, suggested a previously unknown species had been identified. My brother is actually a neuroscientist. He would have not messed up on that word. Dr. Yanolab Yonup, curator, said this is an astonishing discovery that must not be ignored by the scientific community. It is strong evidence of the veracity of thousands of reports of a large upright primate roaming throughout diverse parts of the nation. The toe is now on permanent display in room 222, case 52 of the West Wing of the museum. Now, doesn't that sound like something out of a TV show? Now, look at this picture. I mean, if that is real, I mean, all of the hubbub that I just read seems really legit. Hey, Head Trip, how are you? Puck Elf, what do you guys think? Hey, Taz, how are you, brother? Good to see you, man. I am completely stuffed up. I apologize, everybody. Wow, it's great to see everybody here. I think that is absolutely wild. I mean, all of the things that I just read sounded very legitimate. Taz, let's get your opinion, brother. First, Taz hasn't been here in a while. He has had a lot of personal responsibilities he's been taking care of. So I'm intrigued. I would love to see it, and of course, they're not going to let anybody touch it. Eric Petersman, how are you? So, okay. Well, I mean, it looks pretty. Let me see if I can make it. But yeah, it came bigger. Look at that, guys. Wow. That's pretty wild. It looks like it get bigger too. Yeah. Look at that. I mean, you can even see like the skin has like ours has ripped. You have some, I mean, you can only imagine the stuff that these Sasquatch are stepping in on a daily basis, especially how heavy they are. Pretty wild, man. All right, so we will move on, guys. I am going to bring up another little tidbit of whatever here we're going to open. I'm going to bring up a video. So we're going back to our anonymous donor. Okay, that looks interesting. Let me rewind that before I share it. Hold on one sec, guys. Here we go.
To Bigfoot intrigue is really
Now, I believe this is very old. Could be this one is fake, but I think this goes way back. I forget the year that one was shot on a guy's property. I think it might have been in Illinois, and they froze him and put him in this contraption, and it had clear glass and all that plexiglass, and it started to melt, and you could see his junk and everything. And they apparently had him moved to a undisclosed place, and they used a fake after that. I don't know if this is it, but I know in the other one, the one arm was above his head. So, hey Dylan, how are you? So, are you a what was that? Are you a what college do you cheer for in Utah there, Dylan? That last one looked interesting, didn't it, ladies? Would any of you use something like that? See, I'm going to tell you what, right here, it looks maybe like plastic or rubbery. There, right here. Oops, sorry. Yeah, right there. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, it looks rubbery and fake, and no, Michelle, I'm not going to. Not that thing, though. Hey, unacknowledged. How are you, Brandon? Yeah, it looks like super glue or something around its eyes and all that. Yeah, it definitely looks fake. I agree, guys. Let me bring up something else. Hey, Kat, I see you're around right now. I am bringing up another. Hope this one is a good one. All right, let me pause it. Ooh, that's weird. Okay. Here you go, guys. Here's some weirdity. It's a mat word.
Mas, wala apa mas? Apa?
That's
Goreng
just
apa?
that's just unfortunate. Actually, that's a deformed or
Wala. Baka kang hindi. Uy, Kimas.
yeah, that's sad.
Wala apa
It's
mas?
just the people what they go through with horrible deformation. I've never seen that before. Does anybody know what that is? Constant, you think this is fake? Okay. It does look pretty wild. The legs look too whatever. Good job. I was just trying to not be non empathetic. I did think it looked chancy of being fake. So the next thing I'm going to be bringing up, how do I put it? Let me see if there's something first at the top because I don't want to have you guys see this without me making sure that there's not something. All right. Well, it doesn't seem to be a. We're all adults here, so this doesn't seem to be. It doesn't have any type of description, but I think you guys see what's there. Very large. Somebody, was not disappointed in themselves when they were alive, or it's oops. What was that? Sorry. Why did that switch? No, we don't want to do that again. Sorry, ladies. I did not do that on purpose, I promise. It's funny, though. You got to admit. Where did that go? Okay, hold on a sec, guys. I apologize. I'm not going to go back to that other one. I don't want to offend anybody. So give me one more second. Oh, my goodness. So I am looking at this, the one description I have, it says DAC, 8 feet tall. No, no, no. That was, yeah, that's this one right here. 300 pounds found decomposing. The picture I have here. Oh, guys, that's not what we thought, by the way. I will read it to you. So let me bring it back up. So these look like obviously large Johnsons, but they are not. Let me read it to you what they actually are. I wondered. I thought that they actually look like what I found out they are. So, the world's largest fossilized human excrement. Archaeologists made an unusual discovery while excavating the Viking settlement of Jorvik in northeast England. A massive, well preserved piece of human excrement or poop. This 1,200-year-old specimen measures an impressive 20 centimeters in length and 5 centimeters in width, making it the largest known example of its kind. A rare and somewhat bizarre record, it offers a fascinating glimpse into the diet and health of the Vikings who once lived there. That dude was really eating quite a bit, I believe. And huh, okay then. Yeah, could you imagine the pain that guy was in when he went? Or if he was not in pain, that also says something about his lifestyle. And then it makes you wonder, think about it, guys, if that wasn't one of the Vikings, what if, just what if they found, a bunch of dead Vikings. They found skeletons, and but there was no like plots or anything like that. And then they find this huge piece of poo, and then you think, what if it was something that killed them and ate some of them and dropped the load and left? You never know. Just some food for thought. I think it was more than likely just one of them big old Vikings just grubbed too much and had the biggest one of his life. He probably couldn't walk for a week. All right, let's go to the next one here, guys. That is hilarious. All right. I don't think we watched this. We might. Well, yeah, we did. So thank you to our anonymous friend who sends in this stuff. The next one I'm going to put up is, let's see. Who am I going to do? Let's see. Josie sent me some stuff. So this is from Josie. Always trustworthy. All right. This one is, of course, it's muted. Ooh, right off the bat, that is creepy as hell. You guys see the eyes right here where my hand, the little hand is? Oof. Possible Bigfoot family filmed near Oklahoma campsite.
Campers in Oklahoma recorded what appears to be multiple large figures moving near their campsite at night. The shapes seem to travel together, briefly visible between trees before disappearing into the darkness. Some viewers believe the footage shows a family of Bigfoot moving through the area, while others suggest it could be animals misidentified in low light conditions. Because the video is unclear and partially obstructed, it's difficult to confirm exactly what was captured. So what do you think was moving through that campsite?
Well,
Group
I'm
of
going to tell you guys something real quick. When you look, when I move this back, or move it forward actually, do you see this frame right here? You see where my pointer is? Now, it could be the tree, but this looks like there's a guy standing here with a shirt on, and there are stripes possibly on his arm. That looks like a shirt. What do you guys think? Scott from South Carolina. Hello, sir. Another one that has been very generous. I'm going to talk to you guys about a group of people that were very, very good to me over the weekend. But yeah, the glowing eyes. Good night, honey. Yeah, right there. It started out, too, that they were there at the very beginning. Hold on. Yep, right there. You see how they move through the back? They start over. Watch the back of the picture right here, guys. 1, 2. Then they go up through here. 3, 4. Okay, there's 4 so far. 1, 2. That's not a guy standing there, that's for sure. Pareidolia. That's cool. I know. What do you guys think? Yeah, definitely a family. She's watching. Well, she was. She's not anymore. Everybody's saying good night, Stace. She just waved. Yeah, man. I don't know. It looks pretty good to me. I mean, you can't prove anything from just that, obviously. Well, Chris, I'm not sick. It's just my sinuses. I've been dealing with them for a while. I had some polyps removed out of my nose surgically about 6, 7 months ago. And I'm curious if they're coming back because I'm having a lot of the sinus issues again. I'm not sick though. Thank God. Knock on wood. All right, let's move on, guys. I apologize. I sound like this guy's in the mic. I'm gonna step away for a second here and blow blow my nose. It wouldn't be good to do it on camera. Okay, where you at, Josie? Okay, I found you. Here is the next thing she said. All right.
Bigfoot isn't even hiding anymore, and some people say this is the clearest footage ever taken. Bigfoot has been spotted all over Ohio. Some people believe it's because of a celestial event that happened over Ohio, while others lean into the spiritual side of things. One thing is for certain, the video I'm getting ready to show you, if it is in fact legit, real, it is one of the clearest ones I've ever seen. At one time, I might not have thought a lot about this video, but I'm seeing a pattern, not just with Ohio and Bigfoot, but with supernatural, paranormal things everywhere. They used to hide in the shadows.
I like what you
Now
said.
they're coming out in the light. I've been noticing this for a while. I don't know if anyone else has caught on to this pattern. Let me know in the comments what you think. And watch this video and tell me, is this the clearest footage of Bigfoot ever taken?
What do you guys think? AI?
Bigfoot isn't even hiding anymore. And some people say,
What do you guys think? I'm going to move it back to just that last part. You guys think it's AI? I don't know. I'm seeing some very telltale signs of AI, especially in the eyes. What do you guys think? Yeah, Buck Elf, it does look like Vader. That's so hilarious. I thought the same thing. That's so funny. Chris says, big gorilla. You're right, BJ. That's the problem. Well, Eric, you know, what they're doing, they even admitted, is the same people that make the scrubbers that figure out what's AI and what's not are the same people that make those programs, and then they're also the same people who are making the most advanced AI out there. So it's just, you know, what can you do about it? It's free enterprise. They said though that there's supposed to be a scrubber coming out that can even read the AI that's made to confuse the scrubbers. And yes, they have that type of AI too. Oh, it's very frustrating. Very. I'm bringing up something else, guys. So, how was your weekend, everybody? Let's see. I tried to let me see something here. Tried to bring on a couple people tonight, but in BJ, I'm laughing really hard behind the camera. Yes, I know that was not my fault. You're right. There's really no need to be, quite honestly, Beach. Okay, let's move on. Let's see, some other people have sent in some stuff. Oh, whoa, those look awesome from Mary Carlisle. She sent in some things. I don't know how long that is, though. I'm going to check those out before I put those up. Mary usually is spot on with what she sends through. These are a little longer, so I'm going to check them out before I show you guys. Let's see. If anybody has anything they want to throw at me, you know, in Messenger, or you can. Where did you go there? Does anybody know who Coley Weber is? She has a show. I just wanted to, I've been meaning to ask you guys this. Somebody reached out to me. Her name's Coley Weber. From I believe it's called. Hold on, real quick. From I think it's cut off the picture I'm looking at. Let me see. Okay, Truth Beyond Disclosure. Here, let me show you. So this is her show. She has it on YouTube, and I believe she has it on other types of shows as well, and or other services. And she has just audio as well. I know, Rye. I need to get all mine out too. I'm going to be doing that, getting stuff on Spreaker. She's reached out to me a couple times, wants to collaborate. So I wanted you guys to check out her stuff. She does a good job, and we'll be collabing with her sometime in the near future. All right, so check out her things, guys. I'm gonna pop something up real quick. I wanted to show you guys that last week. Okay, here we go.
Group of campers in Oklahoma.
Oh, same one. My bad. My bad. That's Matt's fault. Man, if I could only tell you guys everything that has happened in the past week, I'm not going to do it because I'm going to get yelled at. But, oh my God, you have no idea.
Old pediatric unit.
Hold on.
This video was taken during a late night at an old pediatric unit. If you pay attention to the reflection of the windows, you can see a childlike apparition running behind the camera person. There was no one else in that room when this was filmed. Comment if you think this is a ghost. This video was taken during a late night at an old pediatric unit. If you pay attention to the
Hadley. Shh. I don't see the ghost. Do you guys? I just see reflections. Huh. What do you guys think? I paused it right there. Hadley, Mama's coming, baby. My dog wants me to let her out. Good night, Constance. We did see that, Karen. Huh. I don't know. I kind of think, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that one. Let me bring a different one up, guys. Let's see. Okay, here goes one. This is from Josie as well. This looks pretty good.
9 times mysterious sightings were caught on camera. 9. Girl through the gate. Security cameras at a cemetery in Mexico caught something that gives you chills. A young girl in a white dress is seen standing behind a heavy metal gate. Instead of climbing over or opening it, she appears to walk straight through the solid bars without any effort. Once she reaches the sidewalk, she stays visible for just a moment before flickering out of existence. Whether it's a technical ghosting effect or something paranormal, the footage is sparking wild debates online. 8. The headless figure. A group of friends out for a late-night walk in a quiet neighborhood stumbled upon a scene they'll never forget. They spotted a figure moving calmly down a silent street, but as they got closer, they realized the person had no head. It wasn't stumbling or struggling. The body glided smoothly through the dark. They froze in fear, realizing this wasn't just some guy in a hoodie. It looked like a literal spirit roaming the road. 7. The phantom legs. Late one night in Fresno, California, a family's dog started barking like crazy in the backyard. When they checked their CCTV, they didn't see a burglar. They saw a pair of disembodied legs sprinting past the house. No torso, no head, just 2 legs running at incredible speed. The dog tracked the movement perfectly, which makes it even more unsettling because animals often sense things we can't. It's a clip that leaves you completely baffled. 6.
That was
Forest
wild.
mystery figure. In 2006.
So what you mean? Obviously, guys, we all know about animals. We all know about dogs specifically. I think they more than any others notice things. But I wanted to bring it back real quick. I was helping Hadley out right here with this one. What do you guys think? I mean, it could be just somebody with bad posture. I've seen a number of videos where people look like, they started out with headless man walking down the street in broad daylight. But if they show what happens to most of them, they literally have such horrible posture that their head drops underneath the collar line. Let's see. What do you guys think? I also wanted to, real quick, guys. Hey, Yvonne, how are you? Good to see you. Yvonne is all the way across the pond. Scott from South Carolina. Josie, my mod. El Martino. And just some other people, just some, I can't remember everybody, and I apologize, but this past weekend specifically, I had a lot of trouble with the computer. Was going to really hurt the show if I couldn't get it up at least by now. And Scott, El Martino, Martin, and Josie all donated a very, very generous amount to me and the 412, and it allowed me to get everything taken care of with the laptop and get it fixed. And hopefully it will hold out for a while. I'm very close with this new computer, the brand new one. I'm literally almost there, so I'm like, just please God, let me get out of this little thing. So I just wanted to thank you guys so very much, and anybody else that has donated, I can't thank you enough.
Just some guy in a hoodie. It looked like a literal spirit roaming the road. 7. The phantom legs.
What happened?
Those footsteps?
What the heck, man? Sorry,
9
guys.
times mysterious sightings were caught on camera. 9.
right, that
Girl through the
makes me
gate.
mad.
Security cameras at a
Hold
cemetery in
on.
Mexico, sparking wild debates
Jeez.
online.
Just when everything was going
They're
right.
moving calmly down a silent street, but as they got closer, they realized the person had no head. It wasn't stumbling.
Sorry, y'all.
Realizing this wasn't just some guy in a literal spirit roaming the roads. Late one night
All
in
right,
Fresno,
Nick.
California, a family's dog started barking like crazy in the backyard. When they checked their CCTV, they didn't see a burglar. They saw a pair of disembodied legs sprinting past the house. No torso, no head, just 2 legs running at incredible speed.
Wow.
The dog tracked the movement perfectly, which makes it even more unsettling because animals often sense things we can't. It's a clip that leaves you
Whoa.
completely baffled. 6. Forest
No
mystery.
way were we stopping that one. Guys, you see how whatever it is like the way it's running, it's like putting its hands or paws down, but it's like turning them as it runs or walks. That is crazy. That makes me think of like a demon or something.
Barking like crazy in the backyard. When they checked their CCTV, they didn't see a burglar. They saw a pair of disembodied legs sprinting past the house. No torso, no head, just 2 legs running at incredible speed. The dog tracked
Wow.
the movement perfectly, which makes it even more unsettling because animals often sense things we can't. It's a clip that leaves you completely baffled. 6. Forest mystery figure. In
Wow.
2016, a small village tucked away in the Indonesian woods was pushed into a state of panic. A young boy was walking a familiar trail when a shadowy figure suddenly lunged from the trees and grabbed him. He managed to break free and run for his life, but he wasn't the only one who saw it. Other villagers began reporting a dark presence lurking near their homes. The community went from peaceful to paranoid overnight, wondering what was hiding in the forest. 5. The teleporting man. Dashcam footage from a busy road in Russia captured something that defies logic. A driver is cruising down a quiet street with a red car moving ahead in front of him. The area looks completely empty, but a second later, a man is suddenly walking right next to the car. It's like he stepped out of a hidden portal. People are debating whether it's a camera frame rate issue or a weird blind spot, but the timing is so precise that it's chilling. He just appears out of nowhere. 4. The miracle stop. This road safety footage from a busy intersection in China is blowing everyone's minds because it seems physically impossible. A woman crossing the street gets hit by a speeding car, but instead of being thrown, she doesn't move an inch. The car's front completely crumbles upon impact as if it hit a brick wall, yet the woman stands unharmed. There's no sign of injury or even a scratch. Some call it a guardian angel. 3. Centaur in the jungle. A hiker trekking through remote mountains in Indonesia captured what looks like a creature straight out of Greek mythology. In the shaky footage, you can see a muscular, half-human, half-horse figure trotting through dense jungle. The human torso sways perfectly with the rhythm of the horse's gallop. Some think it's a high-effort prank or CGI, but the creature's fluid movement through thick greenery looks incredibly real. 2. The vanishing traveler. This viral clip from Copenhagen Airport in Denmark is totally messing with people's heads. During a live TV2 interview, you see a woman pushing a luggage cart, and right behind her, another traveler is standing there talking. Then, in a split second, as the cart moves past, the second woman completely disappears from the frame. It looks like a glitch in the Matrix. Most experts think it's just a perfect optical illusion, where their movements synced up perfectly. 1. Ghostly shadow at the cemetery. Imagine you're watching a live news broadcast from a historic cemetery in Savannah, Georgia, when the hair on your arm stands.
I'm not commenting to some of those guys because I just don't feel like it really is needed to.
Up. While the reporter points out old gravestones, a dark, human-like figure glides across the background. It doesn't walk. It drifts past a massive monument before vanishing into thin air. Skeptics are checking for shadows or people in the distance, but the way this shape moves is just eerie. 9 times mysterious sightings were caught on camera. 9. Girl through the...
Okay, well, that was pretty interesting. What are your thoughts, guys? I thought that was pretty crazy. What are you barking at me for, Hadley? My dog is. What, did she not give you a treat? Hold on a sec, guys. I'm putting on the next vid here. My dog is salty. I don't think Stacy gave her a treat. So, hey, Kat, how are you? I am going to move this over to Kat and play one from her. Hadley. All right, let me rewind this. Hadley, you're going to have to give me a minute, little girl. She's not happy. Hold on one sec, Karen. What is that? Oh, the eyes. You guys see there's red eyes right there. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. They want to see you. Come here. Come here. Hadley, come here. Come here, baby. Come. Come here. Come. She's running. I'll get her for you in a little bit. How about I bring up a picture for her in a minute from her? So if you guys see where this, let me mute it. I want you guys to see there are red eyes where my pointer is, and this tree or something gets thrown in there. But I'm calling AI. Chris, that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm calling AI there. And the red eyes are just too, they're just too like digitally perfect for me. All right, yeah, I don't buy that one. Let me get something else started here, and I'm gonna help my little bud out. She's my wing girl. She's always loyal, no matter what. I know, stop growling. She will sometimes get irritated with you and you go to pick her up and she'll run from you. All right, here we go. We'll share this tab. I'm sure it's muted.
Orion's news.
What you're seeing comes from a park ranger's body camera, recovered after a missing person search in Yellowstone. The ranger who recorded this was found days later, barely alive. His camera shows something following him through the backcountry for days. A dogman walking upright.
Orion's news.
What you're seeing comes from a park ranger's body camera, recovered after a missing person search in Yellowstone. The ranger who recorded this was found days later, barely alive. His camera shows something following him through the backcountry for days.
Well, if that's real, then wow. That would be crazy, but I don't believe that that's real. Let me get something real quick here for you guys because I need to help the little girl out. I had something picked out for you guys. Give me one sec. Sorry about that. Anybody have any vacation plans coming up for spring break? We would love to go down and get some vacation time in, but we have too much coming up. Let's see, where did it go? Did you guys like tonight's thumbnail, by the way? I thought it was appropriate. I know, Hadley. Chill out. And then I'll woo her with a treat and I will pick her up and show her to you, Karen. All right, here is one right here. We haven't seen him in a long time, so I wanted to show you guys one of his new videos off of the Impossible channel. And there it is.
Seem to be afraid of it.
This is way back. I don't know why.
Exist in myths, tales, and stories told by ancient civilizations or ancient tribes.
It's pitch black out here, so you can watch the screen. Look at that. You can literally drive the car with your lights off. Usually, it's what's that on the right side, dude?
We were playing in there. It was kind of cold. It was in March. He looked this way. He looked down the road, and he said, "Who's that? Who's that guy watching us over there?" And we all looked, and we were like, we didn't know who it was, but whoever it was, he was really big. He was tall. He would stand there and watch us, and every now and then he'd lean over like this.
However, if we go deeper into this topic, we'll find out that there are a number of people out there nowadays that have come across something that they couldn't fully explain in the woods.
They may take a stick and bang it against a tree. Bang, 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 bang. And us Aboriginals, when we're taught hunting skills, as I taught my son and others, when you hear that banging of a tree, you stop, turn around, and go back where you came from. That's the Bakwas telling you, my family's here, I don't want you coming further. What happens if you go further? Well, just go on the internet and look about missing people who went camping and kayaking.
Not only that, there are the missing 411 cases where people suddenly vanish. Hunters, families, children, people that sometimes know their way around, simply vanish in the woods for mysterious reasons, never to be found again. Well, today we're going to be taking a look at some of these cases, but before we go into that, we're going to take a look at some of the most compelling videos that show evidence of the supposed existence of some of these creatures that, like I've said before, should only exist in tales and stories. Are you ready? I'm James LaFleur and you're watching the Impossible channel. Welcome aboard. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and, well, let's go. Now when it comes to the legend of Bigfoot, there are many names that this creature has acquired, including Sasquatch, Stone Giant, Yeti, Skunk Ape, and many more, often based on words of Native American origin. And there's one thing that people think about it is that it's most likely to be found in North America. The truth is, there are sightings and evidence that this creature, whatever it is, can actually be found in several places all over the world. And I guess that one of the most compelling videos that has ever been caught on camera is a video published by Ukrainian YouTuber SD and as he writes, "I'm not sure who or what this is. This is what he was able to capture on camera while he was hunting in the woods."
Серега, что это? Серега, да ну, Серега. Серега, ну.
The video itself isn't very long, and there seems to be no background story to it. Everything points to the fact that maybe SD Nick actually re-uploaded this small part of the video from another, longer version. It seems that a hunter is in the woods and comes in direct contact with some sort of creature that actually looks like a Bigfoot, or something like that. The creature's gait, the size, and the way it walks, everything points out to the fact that maybe this is as legit as it can get. But because the video is too short, it's very hard to say if this is a hoax or something else. Leave your opinion in the comment section below. What do you think is really going on here, and could this be a legit sighting? SD Nick's video is very compelling, but sometimes it's not just what we're seeing. Sometimes it's what we're hearing around us in the woods. And in this next video was captured in Siberia, in Western Siam, by the hunter Sergey, who uploaded his video to a YouTube channel known as The Bad Pioneer. His YouTube channel is focused on friends, hunting, and things of sort. There are actually almost no videos of strange, mysterious, and dark things, with the exception of one video where Sergey decides to investigate this mountain range in Siberia, after getting information from another hunter that the place was not good, that there were things there that they couldn't explain. Curious and a good hunter, Sergey decided to investigate for himself, and this is what happened. In the first 15 minutes of the video, nothing unusual happens. Sergey is hunting as he usually does. It's at nightfall that things start to become creepier and creepier, starting with what appears to be someone screaming very loud in the distance. Scared and curious about what exactly is going on, Sergey continues 200 more meters deeper into the woods. This is when he finds himself in an area where there are many fallen trees. This is when things start to get eerie. At this point, I remember what native watchman Tom Seward said about Sasquatch knocking on trees as a warning sign, and this is exactly what happens with
They may
Sergei.
even come down and shake some foliage for you if they feel threatened. They may take a stick and bang it against a tree. Bang, 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 bang. And us Aboriginals, when we're taught hunting skills, as I taught my son and others, when you hear that banging of a tree, you stop, turn around, and go back where you came from. That's the Bokwas telling you, my family's here, I don't want you coming further.
He hears what appears to be some sort of knocking on the trees, and somehow Sergei feels that this means danger in sight, and he climbs one of the trees to hide from whatever it is that he feels is surrounding him. This is what happens next.
Тихо. Пошли, пошли, пошли. Опять нахуй. О-о-о. Не боись, не боись, не боись. Тихо, осторожно. Не вниз, не улети.
After hearing the strange knocking sounds and the vocalization of whatever creature it is that seems to be surrounding him, Sergei hides on top of a tree, and there he stays for quite a while. From where he is, you can actually hear a
This
river
Hadley.
nearby. This is when things start to get even stranger than they already were. This is what happens next.
My baby. My other baby.
At this point, Sergei is confused and scared as one can get. He starts shooting his gun around and he tries to go back to his campsite. So he climbs down the tree, and this is what happens next.
Опять с той стороны.
At this point, Sergei the hunter became the hunted, and he knows that there's something approaching him even though he is trying to get closer to his campsite.
Утро близко. Я вас не боюсь, нахуй. Я что за нас хотел, вас не боюсь.
Once again, Sergei, in fear, starts shooting around as a warning sign. And this is about it. He goes back to his campsite after recording all of this strange event and uploads the video to YouTube.
For BJ.
The video amassed millions of views, with people from all over the world leaving comments about their own experiences with similar things. In your opinion, what do you really think that Sergei encountered in these dark woods? The vocalization is identical to many others that are recorded all over the world. This, to me at least, makes it very believable that maybe it was Bigfoot. And what would you do if you were in Sergei's situation? Now, the thing about these kind of videos is that most of the times, people will actually capture something strange or unexpected by accident. And this is sort of what happened with Amanda Reidinger in Provo Canyon in Utah when she was going home late at night and she spotted something chilling just next to the road where she was at. This is what she caught on camera.
Yeah. He's like right here, right around this corner, I think. Like right here somewhere. Oh, look right there, right there. Stop, stop, stop. Back up, back up. It was right there. I just saw it. Gosh, you're like going off the road. Crap, where'd it go? It was huge.
Did you see it? What appears to be a giant ape-like creature seems to be hiding between two trees. It appears it was caught by surprise and it didn't like it. When Amanda goes back with her car, the creature is no longer there. So whatever this thing was, it was quick and it was big. The thing is, we can't see much in this video, but Amanda went through the trouble of actually recreating the scene with an actual human so we can compare sizes.
Oh,
And it
geez,
seems that
Scott.
whatever this creature is about 1 to 2 feet taller than the average human being. And this actually made a lot of people question this video. Is it a hoax? Is it a fake? And while some internet users agreed that this might actually be a hoax, others questioned why would she go through
Shouldn't
all the
even
trouble
asked.
of making a comparison and investigating further if this were to be fake. So I'm not too sure. I'll leave this one up to you. Is it just a fake, or could it be that Amanda actually encountered something else out there in the woods that night? Now just picture this. It's a bright sunny day in Lattice Lake Park in Florida, and you decide to go canoeing with a couple of friends to enjoy the fresh air, birds chirping, and nature
Right,
in
528.
general. The last thing you expect is to actually have some sort of strange encounter with an unknown creature. And that's sort of what happened with Matt while he was canoeing in one of the swamps in Lattice Lake Park. He sent his video to
Good night,
Bigfoot
Taz.
Evidence YouTube channel, and this is what he saw.
Have a good night, Taz. Thank you, sir.
Did you see it? Well, luckily Matt and his friend did. They spotted what appears to be a giant skunk ape creature drinking water from the swamp, and they stood there quietly for as long as they could. But as soon as they started making noises, the creature jumps into the swamp water and starts walking inside of it very quick. Too quick to be a human
Hey,
being.
Tawny.
According to Matt, the creature actually walked a few steps, went underwater, and vanished. Matt immediately contacted a ranger, showed her the video, and asked if this could possibly be a bear or something like that. The ranger responded that bears do not usually go inside the swamp because there are 12-foot gators and other dangerous creatures. Not only that, it seems that there aren't many bear sightings specifically in this park. So what was it that Matt saw? Now, one thing about Bigfoot is very interesting. Most sightings in the northern hemisphere occur in the Himalayan regions, in the northwestern parts of the United States and western Canada. In fact, Canada has the most sightings ever recorded of what's supposed to be this human-like creature known as Sasquatch. And I guess that one of the most intriguing videos of such a creature was captured in a city called Mission, in the province of British Columbia in Canada, not so long ago. The video was supposedly captured by Chinese tourists when they were touring a park, and this is what happened.
Sasquatch.
What appears to be a furry, human-like creature can be seen crouching just next to a road inside the woods. It appears to be digging or something like that. The group of Chinese tourists seem baffled by it and immediately start capturing it on camera. However, for some unknown reason, they don't seem to be afraid of it. And there is actually one tourist that tried to get closer to it.
Fake.
Then it makes some sort of noise, and this is when the tourists decide to get far away from it as fast as possible. The video was published to Legend Tracker YouTube channel, and at the time, it divided internet users between, is this a bear or is it really Bigfoot? What I find interesting in this video is that whoever is capturing this on camera did not capture it very well. Not only that, you can see that everyone else is recording it. Where are these other videos? It's very hard to say if this is legit or not. But at the very beginning of the video, it does seem like this creature, whatever it is, has long arms and long legs, making it improbable to be some sort of bear or something like that. But I'm not too sure. What is your take? Located in east central Arizona, the White Mountain Apache tribe presides over one of the largest tribal lands in the nation. This area is known as the Fort Apache Reservation, or sometimes known as the Honda Apache. The Fort Apache Historic Park includes several historically significant sites, from buildings dating back to the 1800s to the fort itself. Many people visit this park for elk hunting, fishing, and other year-round outdoor recreation. In May 2020, Candy Tortoise was with a couple of friends in the Apache Reservation late at night when they actually caught something chilling on camera, and this is what happened.
Hey, Verpine.
A sinister howling noise can be heard coming not too far from where Candy and her friends were. It left all of them alert and baffled. The video left the internet divided. Some people believe that these could be wolves, and others say that they have heard similar sounds and they believe it is Bigfoot, but I'm not too sure. What do you think is really going on here? Is it Bigfoot or maybe something else?
Go. The biome we chose was the taiga border forest, which is located in Russia, northern Canada, and
There's not much information about this next video. It seems like a couple of boys are studying for a test in school when all of a sudden the dog senses something strange behind one of the windows. It's exactly when the curtain opens that you can actually see a strange creature watching them from just outside. Whatever this is, it was coined as a Bigfoot sighting, and I can't say for sure. The video is too short. However, it doesn't seem like a fake to me, taking into consideration that dogs and cats have an extra sense when it comes to identifying strange and bizarre things. What do you think? Is this some sort of hoax, or is it a legit sighting, a strange and unknown creature? Published by Sasquatch Central YouTube channel, a strange creature was spotted in Alberta, Canada a couple of years ago by a family who was out for a walk just next to a river. And according to them, before they got this creature on video, it had walked a few feet, looked back at them, and then crouched down. However, they were able to capture some of it on camera, and this is what they saw.
Look. That's not human. That's not a human. The face is here at first, but no. That is not a human.
At first, they thought it was a deer or maybe a human. It's when the creature gets up and walks away very fast that they find out that it's none of them. It's something that they had never seen before and they wouldn't even know how to explain. To be honest, I'm not sure if this video is legit or not. However, if you think about it, it's not always that you have a camera ready with you to capture something unexpected. The thing is, most of the times, we're not ready to capture anything at all. And in most legit videos, people only capture half of it or even less. But I'm not too sure. What would you say? Now let's just take this moment to think about it. If Bigfoot does really exist, there should be more types of videos of it, such as security cameras, dash cams, and so on and so forth. Well, a couple of years ago, a police dash cam was able to capture something baffling on camera while two police officers were chasing a car late at night in Georgia. What they captured on camera left them baffled. This is what happened.
Kicking in your door, I can articulate that in court. They have got no good intentions.
Oh, this is an old one.
Their intentions are to harm you. Yeah. I can very easily articulate that. But they will though. The old ladies in this county, they'll liable to shoot first, ask questions after they've got your body. How long don't you know? Yeah, I've had several of them tell me that. They're like, look, I've lived in this county since I was 12 years old. Had the farm, daddy's farm. Still got the land, and anybody coming on my property is looking for no good. I'm a What the crap?
What was that?
Did you see that?
Yes. But I was seeing things actually.
Oh my goodness, please tell me we got that on audio or video.
I wish they could enhance the video.
Probably would have almost had to, but things were recording. Yes. So, I don't know what the heck it is. It's something going. See it?
Where's that?
It's right over there. I don't know what it now it's.
The video footage is blurry. However, we can actually see what appears to be a huge creature walking on its two legs, crossing the road, taking only 3 steps to do it. This would mean that whatever this thing is, it is not human.
Excuse me.
And by the cops' reaction, it's definitely something that they had never seen before.
What the crap?
What was that?
Did you see that?
Yes.
In the video, you can see them turning around and searching for whatever this thing is, without any success. In your opinion, is this just a blurry video of a human being crossing a road, or is it something else? In 2016, a family was strolling around the countryside in a town called Bashkortostan in Russia, when all of a sudden they noticed a strange and big creature following their car. At certain moments, they stopped to try to identify what it is that's following them, if it's a human being, or if it's a bear, or if it's something else. I think the video speaks for itself. You can actually feel what the family was feeling through this video. They were scared of this humanoid-like creature. Take a look for yourself.
Снимаешь? Да, снимаю. Где он? Вон он стоит. Сейчас стой вот так отсюда. Пиздец. Он скрылся. Он! Его не видно. Его не видно. Он стоит, он знает, что мы снимаем. Он идет сюда, нет! Не подходи! Леша, едь!
Freaky. Really freaky.
Где он? Погоди, стой! Снимай.
Снимай!
У тебя зум, есть зум? Прибавь изображение побольше, можешь?
Могу.
Двумя пальцами.
Прибавила.
How would you guys react?
Я побежу.
Леш.
Yeah, that's real fear right there.
At this exact moment, it seems the driver gets out of the car to check exactly what it is that's going on. Is it a human being? Is it something else? Is it something that's following them, or is it just a coincidence? Well, this is what happened next.
Он бежит. Лёша, окно! Он идет. Он бежит.
Аделина,
А?
открой, пожалуйста, окно и телефон, чтобы четко было. Он все равно нас не догоняет, он медленнее идет. И вот снимай, да, вот так вот.
Господи. Все окей, давай, снимаю. Только главное едь.
The creature seems to be getting closer and closer. The driver now asks the passenger in the back seat to open the window and capture it all on camera. However, things don't go as expected.
Yeah, how are you, buddy?
Все, домой, нет?
Да, домой.
The video ends
It did look
abruptly
big,
without us
Scott.
knowing exactly what was going on. However, by the family's reaction, it does seem like it's legit. Bigfoot Tony YouTube channel was the first to analyze this video, so I'm not too sure what is the original source. What do you think is really going on here? Is this some type of unknown creature, or is it just someone pranking them?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
The tree. Oh my god. Did you see that?
Something's behind the garage.
Now just imagine the
Oh,
following
this one is
situation.
such a
You're
hoax.
enjoying Christmas evening with your family and you decide to tape that wonderful evening moment. When all of a sudden you capture what appears to be a large humanoid creature lurking just outside of your home. Well, this is sort of what happened with North by Wild West YouTube channel in 2014 in Minnesota. And this is what they captured on camera.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
The tree.
What was that?
Oh my god.
Of course,
see
perfectly
that?
timed for opening
Something behind
present.
the garage.
Oh my god.
Did you see that?
No, what was it?
It's really big. Oh my god, you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No way.
That can't be.
What the hell?
No way. She's not from Canada.
Oh my God, are you
is she?
getting
No
this?
offense to Canadians.
Oh my god.
Where's it at?
Look in the woods.
One of the family members, along with some others, captured what appeared to be Bigfoot on camera. Now, when they open the door, they have a small dog, and this dog actually senses this creature and runs directly at it. Things, however, don't go as expected. Check this out.
Look in the woods.
Oh.
Oh, there goes
Oh
your
no.
trap, girl. We're real scared of them.
Yep. It could be just a costume, though.
Stay here, Rep. You stay here.
At this moment, I thought that maybe the video was fake. However, the dog seems to be apprehensive and kind of scared. It doesn't seem to be wagging its tail anymore, and it's barking like a scared dog would.
It's gonna come out.
I'd be worried about my dog.
The thing
more than
is, they
anything.
continue on recording, which was a smart move, and this is what they end up capturing on camera.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We better get back inside, guys.
The thing is, when this video was published, It divided internet users between this is some sort of acting, it's fake, and others who would state that they have heard of Bigfoot in Minnesota and they had seen something similar. But it's very difficult to say. In some moments, I do believe that they're kind of acting and it could be fake, it could be just planned. It's kind of a coincidence that she's recording Christmas and all of a sudden she turns the camera to the window. However, the dog's reaction really does seem legit, and when she finally captures Bigfoot in the clearing, it kind of looks like it's real, but I'm not too sure. What do you think? Now, like I said in the very beginning of the video, there are dozens of people who go missing in the woods for mysterious reasons. And in the early 1970s, Al Berry and his longtime friend Ron Moorhead went into the woods of the Sierra Nevada mountains in eastern California and collected a series of what appears to be Bigfoot vocalizations. And they called it the Sierra Sounds.
That's awesome.
There's two of them across the creek at the big rocks.
Now, there are many theories to what is really going on here. Some people say that this is actually fake, that it was actually illegal Chinese immigrants that were hiding deep in the woods. They did not want to be found, so they tried to scare off the hunters with these mysterious sounds. However, it is said that experts and researchers have analyzed these sounds and have confirmed that this is not a human being. And if you compare these sounds with many other sounds that are recorded in different videos from all over the world, they are very similar.
I hope you can hear this, Al.
Kind of sounds doggish, hyena-ish, but you can hear it going off in
I
the
think it's a
background right now.
skinwalker. I've
It's
seen
really
this many
kind of strange,
times.
just to say the least. It's been going off for about 15-20 minutes so far since it started. It's probably only
If you haven't seen it, wait till you see what happens
200
next.
feet, 300 feet from me right now. I don't know what it is.
In other words, this could be the real deal. And maybe somewhere out there, there are unknown and unidentified creatures, such as Bigfoot, Sasquatch, and many others that live somewhere hidden in our woods, caves, and mountains.
Interesting.
What is your take about Bigfoot and other types of unknown creatures? Do you think that we already know every creature that lives in this world, or do you think there's a chance that
No,
there's
not even by
much
a
more
long
out there
shot.
that we don't know of? And have you ever encountered such a thing, or do you know someone who has a story that you'd like to share? Don't be shy. I'm waiting for your comment. Anyways, guys, this is it for today. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. We do have a Discord server if you want to join. Link is under the description. And I'll see you guys again.
He does a great job on his channel. I really, really enjoy it. Guys, if you are not subscribed to his channel, I would not wait any longer. I think he does such a kick-ass job at that. Hold on, this is too close. There we go. I love his channel. I really do. I've been watching it for years. I think he does a great job, and I get a lot of stuff from there. I wanted to move to another vid here. Somebody had sent me, so because we're running out of time, so I wanted to show you guys. Where did it go? I have so many messages, which is a great thing. I love it. Kat sent some stuff, so let me see. All right. I think that this is new. It says aliens, UFOs caught on camera. Phone cameras captured the most chilling scenes. I don't think we watched this.
From frightening figures that'll make your stomach drop to Ouija boards, gone horribly wrong.
Oh, yes, we did. I'm sorry.
What you're about to see
We
are the
watched
most
this last
chilling
week.
scenes ever recorded.
Sorry.
A year ago in Rio Trejo, Spain, a paranormal investigator visited an...
Yeah, we watched this one last week. I apologize, guys. Hold on. Trust me, there's more. That was weird. It looked like two red dots in my screen. I was like, that looks like red eyes behind me, and I turn around and there's nothing there. But it just looked like LEDs from somewhere. I don't know. Nothing more than likely. Where did you go? There we go. Okay, I didn't show that. Okay. My bad, guys. It'll be one more sec. Okay. This one is it's probably too long. Let me ask you guys a question. There's a video here. Let me show you. Somebody sent this to me. I've never
What's
seen
up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at a
never
lot
seen
more
this guy's
Dogman video
channel.
evidence. These clips are crazy.
So it's 26 minutes long. He's supposed to have different Dogman footage. As I just said, I've never seen him before, but I had it sent to me. Said it's really good. Do you guys want to take a shot at it? Finish up with this one? People are hitting on each other in the chat, I see. How is it down under, Tim? Good to see you, brother. Guys, you want to take a shot at this? Yeah, Moonbud said yes. Okay. All right, T. Lee, thanks for answering.
And I got a new video coming out next week involving mermaids and unidentified sea
not
creatures. That video
mermaids.
might not sound as good.
Hold on,
But I actually think it has way cooler clips than today's. But anyways, guys, smash the like button, subscribe right now, and let me know in the comments if you think any of these videos are fake or AI.
And hold on real quick. This new Dogman footage is disturbing. The name of the channel is Station Studios. So thanks to Station Studios and the anonymous person that sent this to me. I don't know why they want to remain anonymous. I won't say your name. I mean, I don't know.
Or maybe they're not Dogman. Let me know in the comments. Hope you guys like today's video. Let's get it.
A new creature sighting is being spread fast online after being shared on April 15th, 2025. The caption simply claims, "A strange animal was seen moving through the woods. What's seen in the video is unlike anything most people have seen before." In the footage, a massive horned creature is seen swaying between the trees. Its head is enormous, far too large for its body, with small glowing eyes and a wide mouth positioned low on its face. The horns extend outward at least a foot on each side.
Can
As
I
the
say
camera
something real
adjusts,
quick?
the rest
Hold
of
on.
its body becomes visible. It's huge.
Does he not sound like an adult version of Chills? He's almost like a controlled version of the way Chills sounds. And doesn't my sinuses sound a little better, Chris? When I went away to help Hadley, I evacuated my nose, so a little bit, quite a bit better. Yeah, he sounds like Chills to me, like he's trying to control it.
The creature's frame is wide and bulky, giving it an unbalanced, almost unnatural look. The size alone is enough to trigger panic. Moments after spotting it, the people filming decide not to press their luck. Choosing survival over curiosity, they don't attempt to get closer. They don't linger. They get their footage and leave. The exact location was never revealed, though
They
many
look
believe
like
the video was
headlights
recorded somewhere
like
in the United
LED lights,
States.
don't
So
you
what
guys
was
think?
standing in those woods? A rare animal? An unknown species? Or something far more unsettling? Some viewers believe it matches descriptions of the Dogman and believe those horns on its head are actually its dog-like ears. If you
winked.
encountered something like this, would you stay to investigate or would you run? Let me know what you think. A homeowner installed a security camera in his house, aimed directly at a window. For weeks, something outside had been bothering him. Late at night, he would catch glimpses of shapes standing just beyond the glass. Sometimes he heard strange sounds coming from the same spot. At first, he questioned his own sanity. To prove to himself it was real, he set up the camera. For several nights, nothing appeared. Then one night, the footage finally caught it. Staring in through the window was a massive shadow-covered figure. Its eyes glowed brightly in the darkness, reflecting the camera's light. Even though the video doesn't show every detail clearly, one thing is obvious. The creature is enormous. Thick, black fur covers its body. At first, the homeowner assumed the obvious answer. It was a black bear. But the longer he studied the footage, the less that explanation made sense. The movement was wrong. The posture was wrong. There was something almost human the way it shifted and moved. Disturbed, he shared the video online, hoping for a logical explanation. What he got instead was debate. Some cryptid researchers and viewers argued that it was a Bigfoot, pointing to its size, the
Well,
dense fur,
I don't
and
know.
its
What do you
large
guys think?
head. Others noticed something
Hey, Revered.
different. In one frame, as the creature bends forward, its head shape appears elongated, almost like a canine snout. That detail pushed some to believe that it could be the Dogman instead. The argument never settled. So what was standing outside that window? A Bigfoot watching from the dark? A Dogman lurking near a remote home? Or an elaborate hoax designed to terrify? The footage doesn't give a clear answer, and that's what makes it so unsettling. Dogman sightings have become increasingly common online, and while searching for new material, one video stood out from the rest. The clip claims to show a Dogman in the open.
Oh, we've all seen this.
In the footage, a strange canine-like creature moves quickly through a wide field. At first glance, it resembles a large dog, but the resemblance doesn't last long. Its body is unusually muscular, and the way it moves seems off. The stride is stiff and unnatural, almost like it's forcing itself to stay on all fours instead of upright. That detail is unsettling, especially since Dogman encounters are often described involving creatures that walk on two legs. The face is even more disturbing. It doesn't match the features of a wolf or a coyote. Its structure looks distorted, almost damaged, giving it a twisted, unnatural look. Many viewers believe this could be authentic footage. Others strongly disagree. Skeptics point out that the overall look and the way it moves is very similar to modern AI videos. With artificial intelligence advancing rapidly, separating real encounters from fake ones is becoming increasingly hard. Still, this video has sparked heavy debate. Some see it as another piece of evidence supporting the decades of Dogman reports. Others believe it's just another well-made fake. So what do you think? Did this clip convince you, or does it feel like a hoax? I'll leave that judgment up to you. In
I don't know. It feels
mid-October, a woman
AI-ish to
experienced
me. What do
something
you
that she
guys
says
think?
she'll never forget. She was walking across her rural property towards an area by the tree line, where her family stores her vehicles and trailers. She went over to investigate after hearing a strange noise coming from that area. She never expected what happened next. As she rounded the side of one of the trailers, something massive burst into motion and started chasing her. She instinctively pulled out her phone and hit record, but survival took over. She ran, and the camera flipped upside down as she did, barely capturing anything coherent in the moment. Later, when the footage was slowed and rotated, what charged towards her became clear. Behind her was a large, pitch-black creature moving fast. Its body was thick and powerful, similar in size and build to reports of Bigfoot, but its head was unmistakably canine. Sharp ears stood upright, and its posture was aggressive and predatory. The realism is what unsettles people the most. The panic feels genuine. The filming is chaotic. There's no attempt to frame the shot or prove anything, just raw flight. And that's exactly why many believe it's authentic. In a real-life encounter like this, no one stops to get a perfect video. You just run. Many viewers believe that this is one of the strongest pieces of Dogman evidence that exists. The Dogman is often described as one of the most dangerous cryptids, and not just because of its appearance, but because of how it behaves. Numerous reports claim these creatures actively pursue and attack people. So what was chasing her by her trailer that night? Was it a real Dogman encounter, or something else entirely? Let me know what you think. This disturbing encounter was posted on September 12th, 2025, with a caption that immediately raised alarms. Man captures a creature going for his chicken.
Alligators have
Late that
red
night, a
shine
farmer
too.
was checking his land after hearing a commotion by his animals. He walked towards the fields where his crops were growing, and that's when he saw it. Hidden among the tall plants was a massive, dark figure. The creature was trying to stay concealed, crouched low and blending into the crops, but it wasn't invisible. The camera catches brief, chilling glimpses of its outline. In one moment, something unmistakable juts out from the side of its head, either a horn or a long pointed ear, similar to that of a large canine. The farmer freezes. At first, he considers the possibility of a bear, but the longer he watches, the less that explanation fits. Eventually, fear takes over. He shuts off the camera and retreats, choosing not to find out what it does next. Later, reviewing the footage, especially a freeze frame of the head, he realizes one thing clearly: it wasn't a bear. Online, viewers immediately began debating what it could be. Some believe it resembles the Dogman, a towering, predatory cryptid often described as half canine, half human. Others argue it fits legends of the Goatman, a creature said to roam isolated farmland back roads, and wooded areas late at night. It too is portrayed as upright. So what was stalking that farm under the cover of his crops? A dog man? A goat man? Or something else entirely? Let me know what you think. This short piece of found footage shows what many believe to be a dogman-like creature. Very little is known about where it was filmed, only that it took place at night in a foreign country. A man was hiking alone after dark when he began hearing low, aggressive growls nearby. Instead of moving away, curiosity got the better of him, and he moved closer. That's when he saw it.
That was pretty cool.
Standing ahead was a massive figure shaped like a man, but with the unmistakable head of a dog. Its body was covered in dark gray and black fur, thick and heavy. The creature snarls, clearly aware of him, but the man steps closer, too close. Without warning, the creature lunges. The phone is knocked from his hand as it charges forward. The camera jolts, then cuts to chaos as he scrambles to grab his phone and runs, fleeing as fast as he can. In the brief moment before the attack, the footage gives a clear view. The head is fully canine, large, elongated, unmistakable. The body beneath it is massive and muscular, more like a giant primate than any animal. That combination is exactly how the dogman is often described. Dogman encounters often involve towering, wolf-like creatures that move upright and behave aggressively when confronted, and this footage checks all the boxes. So what do you think? Did this man come face to face with the dogman, or was it something else waiting in the dark? This unsettling clip was uploaded on November 5th, 2025. A woman was filming late at night in a wooded area near her house, and she says has never felt normal. Over time, she's reported strange sounds, shadowy figures, and sightings of unknown creatures. That night, she went out, hoping to finally capture evidence. For most of the recording, nothing happens. It's only when she finishes and starts packing up that everything changes.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna pack up and it's got ears, dude. My door's up. See its arm? That is good. Hi.
As she's about to shut off the camera, she notices a reflection in the distance. Eye shine. She turns back and zooms in. Standing there is a tall, dark figure. It's upright, completely still, and it appears to be smiling. She nervously calls out to it, but there's no response. The figure doesn't move forward or retreat, but subtle motion confirms it's alive, watching, aware. That's when she stops recording. She gets into her truck and leaves immediately. Later, the woman stated she believes she finally caught what's been hiding on her property. A dog man. In the footage, pointed ears can be seen standing on top of the creature's head, shaped like those of a large canine. The face appears dog-like, while the body is humanoid and covered in dark fur. Some viewers argue it could be Bigfoot. Others disagree, saying the ears and facial structures don't match. Whatever it was, most agree on one thing. It looked predatory, and it didn't expect to be seen. So what do you think? A real dogman encounter, or a carefully staged hoax? Let me know your thoughts. This chilling encounter was uploaded on August 24th, 2025. A seasoned hunter was deep in the woods with his 2 dogs. The area was familiar, the routine was normal, but as night was settling in and the temperature dropped, the atmosphere shifted. They weren't alone anymore. While sitting quietly in their blind, strange sounds began to echo through the forest. Low, heavy howls began rolling in from the darkness, growing louder and closer as the recording continues.
Dude, there's so many of them. There's one on the west side. That's worse. Look, you see the eyes out there.
The hunter, an experienced outdoorsman, admits he couldn't identify the animal responsible. He said he's heard nearly everything those woods has to offer, but this was different. This sound didn't belong. Viewers later slowed the footage and noticed what appears like two reflections in the distance, eyes catching the light for just a moment before they disappeared. But the audio is what stands out the most. The hunter believes the sounds came from Dogman. Many reported Dogman encounters describe the same thing: deep, chest-rattling growls that resemble a dog or a wolf, but far louder and carrying unnaturally far. Witnesses often report howls that begin like a normal canine howl, then shift mid-sound, changing pitch, tone, and rhythm. Some even describe bark-like roars that rise into screams, harsher and more aggressive than anything found in nature. Those descriptions line up disturbingly well with what's heard in this footage. Still, without a clear visual of what was making the noise, certainty remains out of reach. What echoed through those woods that night remains a mystery, but whatever was out there, it didn't sound like it wanted company. This clip is unsettling on its own, but the story attached to it makes it even darker. The video allegedly shows a dogman captured clearly on camera. According to the person who uploaded it, two men were together when the footage was filmed. What follows, however, is where the story becomes disturbing. The uploader claims that one of the men mysteriously dies under strange circumstances shortly after the video was shared. No official confirmation has been provided, and the details surrounding the alleged death remain unclear. Still, the uploader insists it happened. Here's what the footage shows. Two men were traveling by boat through a marsh late at night when they noticed something towering along the water's edge. Standing upright was a massive fur-covered creature with a canine head. It had broad shoulders and a powerful muscular build. It moved on two legs and appeared fully aware of them. At first, both men thought they were imagining it. Then they realized they were seeing the same thing, and the camera confirms it. The figure is tall, bipedal, and unmistakably animal-headed, matching countless descriptions associated with Dogman sightings. Its size and posture make it impossible to mistake it for a regular animal. As for the darker claims, some believe the creature itself may have been responsible for what happened afterward. Legends surrounding the Dogman and other cryptids often describe them as highly intelligent, territorial, and capable of tracking those who encounter them. There is no evidence proving this theory, and there is no confirmed reports explaining the alleged death. There's only the footage and the story attached to it. If the claim is true though, then this video isn't just a sighting, it was a final warning. But either way, it remains one of the most unsettling Dogman clips ever recorded, and this video still stands on its own. This chilling footage was said to come from Georgia. A man was walking his dog through dense woodland when everything went wrong. The trail was narrow and overgrown, the kind of place where visibility drops fast. Then they noticed it, something massive and dark standing ahead in the brush.
Show. Where is it?
Before the man could react, his dog rushed towards it. He followed.
I've seen this. I told you guys, I think this is real.
And then it happened. The creature exploded out from the trees. It moved impossibly fast, so fast that the camera barely caught it. When the footage is slowed down, the details become clearer. A towering, shadow-black figure with a humanoid shape, sprinting upright and on two legs. The man's reaction is immediate and raw. He screams the moment it lunges. There's no hesitation after that. He grabs his dog and runs, fleeing the woods as fast as he can. While Bigfoot is the cryptid most often associated with Georgia, reports of something else has quietly circulated for years. Hunters and campers, especially in North Georgia's forests, have described encounters with a tall, wolf-like creature that appears suddenly, moves with unnatural speed and then vanishes back into the woods. So was this another Dogman sighting caught on camera? Or just another mystery hiding in Georgia's backwoods? You decide. This eerie clip was filmed on a night where fog smothered the landscape. A woman stepped outside her rural home, drawn in by how unnatural the fog looked as it rolled in on her fields. She began recording the scene, just the silence, the haze, and the glow of the distant streetlight. Then something moved.
Oh my gosh. Look at all the fog. It's like a horror movie. Man. The street light. What's that?
Cutting through the fog was a massive shape, sprinting across the field at incredible speed. She zoomed in, and for a split second, the outline became clear. A large figure moving unnaturally fast, far too big to be any farm animal. At first, it appears to run low,
You guys
almost
like
on
this
all
is a guy.
fours.
What do
Then,
you
without
think of
slowing
him?
down, it rises on two legs and continues forward. The transition
Oh, you
is
guys
smooth
don't
and
like him. Okay,
effortless. The
thanks for
creature
telling me. My
vanishes back
bad.
into the fog.
Sorry, guys. I'm glad I just glanced it down. So anyway, it was basically over in 1 minute. So I apologize. I just noticed that, guys. Let me get rid of this from the scene. We are going to say goodbye. I have to finish up my interview. I can't wait for you guys to see who I have. I'm so stoked about it. And he's such a great person and a great guy. And you guys will, like I said, the majority of you will know exactly who he is. He's a big deal in the cryptid supernatural, hunter world. So you guys, I think, will be very happy with the interview. We had a great time. The next live T. Lee will be, what's today? Today is Sunday, Tuesday. There won't be any, knock on wood, there shouldn't be any problem. I am roughly, just to let you guys know, away from the horror of this laptop, I am like $250 away from the rest of what is left on there, and that includes having it sent to me, which is very expensive, by the way, if those of you don't know. Jeez, oh man, I found out how much it is to send a computer to your house. Oh man. Anyway, again, Scott from South Carolina, Josie Nebby, as always, and El Martino, you three, over the weekend. They are the main reason that he's been moody lately. That's because he's heard me talk about I'm getting a new background. It's going to be so awesome, guys. Everything's going to change around the same time. Come on, Batman, chill out. Hello. Hello. He's not stopping. He's very mad right now. It's probably the battery, maybe. What is going on with you, bats? Hold on. Say goodbye to Batman. We don't need him. Tim, what the? Oh my God. Jeez, oh man. Tim. Thank you, Tim. Oh my God. How generous of you. Man, you guys, man, you know what? I'm going to tell you what. I have such amazing people here. You guys are, hold on, I just, 528, it will be everything. That's like buying a car out the door. Yes, 250 will be it, but now it'll only be $50. So where did it go? I wanted to highlight it. Tim, my friend, I am so absolutely stunned by that. Wow, what a way to close the show out. Thank you. Wow, I'm so touched. I mean, I'm like, it's hard to make me speechless. I don't know what to say. Again, Josie Nabby. Josie, look, guys, you understand something about Josie too. My mods, BJ, who is, she is the boss. She is in charge. And then Kel and Josie, they are both phenomenal. Kel is my silent sweetheart angel. She is so awesome. And Josie is just amazing. And BJ is like my big sister, mom, wrapped up into one. And no, I'm not saying you look old, BJ. Please don't think that. You are just. My mom has been gone for a while, just to let you guys know. And BJ, regardless if she meant to or not, she has been a very needed older sister mom figure for me, and they're all very special to me. And Josie has been very special in her ways, and she's been ultra generous to the channel. Scott from South Carolina came out of nowhere this past weekend, and bam, he threw $250 at me. And El Martino has been throwing money at me here and there, and it probably adds up to maybe, I don't know, Martin, maybe $400 or $500 over the last couple months. And Josie is just constantly helping the channel, and I'm not even getting into how. I mean, she's more than just donating here and there. She's like family. So I just wanted to thank all of you. And Tim, I'm so touched and blessed. You guys are freaking awesome, man. Well, guys, like I've always told you, I don't take money from my family. I can't do that. I'm not in a position when the channel gets blown up, then I'll be able to, whenever I want, take money and do what I want. But that's why I haven't just said, oh, I need this, I'm going to throw that down out of my checking account. I'm not going to do that. I decided that when I started the channel. I'm $50 away, man, from getting that thing here. So it takes a lot to shut me up, man. Wow. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And I swear to you, I will have this channel going so well that we will be able to say, Matt, we want you to go here. We want you to go there. We want you to go across the pond. We want you to go down under. And I'm going to go down under, and I'm going to see my friend down there, Tim Houston. We're going to get together, and our other friends from Australia and across the pond, and we'll get all of you guys together, and we will, Kat and everybody, and we'll get some killer ones together. So, guys, I don't know what else to say. You guys are absolutely phenomenal and amazing, and I am beyond blessed and lucky to have you part of my channel and part of my family. I want to thank you guys also for being so generous and patient. This past week, I was very nervous. I was like, man, people are going to leave my channel. People are going to quit. There was nothing I could do. I was just like, what do I do? And you guys have been very loyal, and I'll never forget this, man. You guys are awesome. You guys got to remember, I will always be able to say, you guys are the ones that helped get this new computer up and here, and wow. I love you guys. Thank you. We are a hop, skip, and a jump away. Let me see something here just to make sure before I leave. I swear I got a couple messages from something. No, not yet. Okay. All right. So, guys, I think by the time Tuesday pops around, watch for the thumbnail. The thumbnail will explain. If it's just, one of the kind that I've been doing lately, then it will mean no, we haven't gotten there yet. Or if it's obvious, we'll be celebrating the purchase of the new system and changing of the guard. Sorry, old man. I know you've been doing your best. Love you guys. Thank you, Tim. My God. Thank you, my friend. I'm blown away. Scott, El Martino, Josie, and everybody else that's donated. Every one of you. I'm going to, once that computer's paid for, I'm going to have a thing I'm going to put up on the screen for you guys that will show everybody that's donated to the channel for the computer. And I will never be able to thank you guys enough. I love you. You guys have a great night. And thanks again. As Stacy would say, Matt, you said enough. Love you guys. Thank you.
There are things in this world that we cannot understand, things we thought were myth, mysteries that defy reality, and even darker conspiracies. What Lurks Beneath will take you deep into real cases and accounts of the strange and supernatural that will leave you wondering the truth about what's truly around us. You won't want to miss this one.
We just heard a rock clack right over here.
In today's world, video isn't optional, it's essential. At Full Res Films, we bring your story to life with cinematic quality and creative vision. From corporate videos that inspire, to powerful testimonials that build trust, to breathtaking drone footage that elevates your brand. Whether it's live events, training videos, music videos, or documentaries, our team captures every moment. Don't settle for ordinary, choose Full Res Films, and let's create something amazing together. FullResFilms.com, 216-201-9649.
Planet 412 is your channel through the veil, where cryptids walk, UFOs soar, and the paranormal whispers in the dark. From chilling storytelling, eerie narrations, and on-location investigations, to live streams, exclusive interviews, and shocking reviews of the bizarre, Planet 412 is your front row seat to the supernatural. Subscribe now, Planet 412 on YouTube. Do you believe?